And we're going to feel that. Right? There's the energy. Once we have developed a fear, an unworthiness of feeling that, the only way we can dissipate that energy is to chatter. So we do. Right? Well, the problem is that chatter's going on. Okay? Now you have awareness. You have attention, awareness. Life force is another word for it. Streaming through you still. That's not stopping. Because you can't handle it. It's still happening. What you've done is you're basically taking that energy in and throwing it out the door before the rest of you has to tolerate it, cope with it. Right? So, where does the attention go? Well, if chatter is the way we dispel that energy, there's chatter going on. Oh, this person, ew. Those people, ew. Homosexuals, ew. Agnostics, ew. Liberals, ew. Conservatives, ew. I mean, boom, 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 boom. It's just chatter, 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 about everything. About any topic possible. I mean, we actually have to have more and more topics because there's more and more energy, so now we need more and more chatter. Right? Because it is, you could say, like the Mayans are saying, the gods are coming back. And when they say that, they don't mean Zeus and all these guys are coming back. They mean that energy is much more than it used to be. Right? So the intensity of life is getting more intense. So we chatter more and more and more. So this is all going on. Now we have awareness here, and it starts to become aware of the chatter. Right? If it takes the chatter as commands and not as noise, when it cannot delineate what is noise and what is a command from pure intent, and they start listening to that chatter, the chatter gets life force, attention, awareness. Then you have to start being that. You are your life force. Wherever you put it, that's what you are. If you put it in chatter, that's what you are. So the idea of going quiet to a person who exists in their chatter, that is their presence, it's death. That's why they're afraid. Change is not scary for someone who is not living amongst the chatter in their head. It is a beautiful, blossoming experience, an opening, a transformation, a growth process. But when the chatter starts, it's a big pain in the ass. It's loaded with problems. I can't take this anymore. And suddenly, the life force is what's powering all this. Right? And then when change comes, when you're going to experience fear. Because it's countering what your chatter is. And oh my God, that's me. It's countering me. Well, there you go. Double up the fear some more. I'm in conflict with this. This is in conflict with me. No. You just believe the chatter. The being that you actually are, when the chatter's off, can move around very, very, very comfortably, easily. In and out of any situation. Right? Why do we call the gurus, or the Buddhas, or the Jesuses? Because they could go anywhere, and they were still shiny. Right? You know, it's pretty funny, I think, you know, I was talking to some people who are very into Jesus. And they asked me what I did. I said, I don't really do much of anything. Well, that's just laziness. how is that possible? What'd your Savior do? He was a carpenter. He retired at the age of 12. Really? He was a carpenter. He retired at the age of 12, died at 36. I bet you he wasn't a very good carpenter. There's a lot to learn. And unless you really, really, really apply yourself, 12 years old, no, you ain't going to be building no Taj Mahal, that's damn sure. And they had a problem with that. The fear kicked in. Because they're so invested in their appearance. How other people are perceiving them. Are they acceptable? Do the people I respect like me? Do the people I want to appeal to sense me as something worthy? So they buy the right clothes, they drive the right car, right? They sing the right hymns, they live in the right house. But in here, it's nothing but pure chaos. And you'll never know. Because the fear is so tight that it will never let you in. Right? Because fear then morphs into what we call denial. And denial. Don't ever notice I am lying. That's what it stands for. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Don't ever notice I am lying. Right? So what do we do when we get to that point? Where everything we say runs counter to how we actually feel. What kind of peace and harmony will be there? The kind you want? Or the kind that you can conceptualize? If peace is a concept, who's got a gun? Take me out of the game now. If love is an idea, I want out. Let me out. If wisdom is just a theory, I'm in the wrong place. If these things are real and present and alive like we are, then I'm in. It's your being that's supposed to be present. Not your chatter. This is what we lack in this culture. Presence. It's very hard to be here when you're running around the fields of chatter. Because the chatter doesn't exist here. It does not exist where your being lives. You could actually kind of say that. The chatter is your digital self. And you run into a virtual reality. And no, it won't sustain you. No, it won't bring you any closer to your goal. No, it will never love you. It can't. It's not real. What is real is you. Not what you think, but what is looking out of your eyes. Anyone who clings to what they think is afraid. End of story. They can defend it all they want. They're just chasing the wind, hoping to get it.